gently close your eyes and feel the immediate shift from the world of objects to the world of energy. Allow the external environment to become a distant, fading memory as you turn your focus inward to the silent sanctuary of your own nervous system. We are starting this sequence by initiating a rhythmic, intentional modulation of your breath. Do not breathe to survive. Breathe to harmonize the bioelectric field that pulses within and around you. Sense the precise coordinate behind your sternum, where your heartbeat meets your breath. As you place your awareness there, you are signaling absolute somatic safety to every cell in your architecture. Your vagus nerve is now downregulating the old survival loops, allowing the metabolic debt of your history to simply dissolve. Imagine your neural pathways being cleared of all historical static, turning your brain into a high transparency vessel for pure potential. You are moving beyond the definition of your name, your problems, and your physical weight. You are becoming the silent observer, the architect presiding over the reconstruction of a new biological frequency. Notice the space between your breaths expanding. Inhabit that pause, the 0 point between inhale and exhale, where the delayed echo of your past finally falls silent. Look into the holographic depth behind your eyes. There is no resistance here. The density of your old life is softening. into a shimmering mist of possibilities. Your DNA is now drinking from the fountain of this deep coherence. Switching off the ancient signals of lack and preparing to express the blueprints of vitality and sovereign power. The foundation is set. The hardware is primed. You have officially exited the loop of struggle and entered the state of peak receptivity. Stay in this brilliance. The Neural Overwrite has already begun. This is where your biology loses its density, and your consciousness becomes the dominant force over matter. Feel the space around your heart center, not as a physical organ, but as a vast spinning torus field of electromagnetic power. There is a deep, rhythmic humming in your nervous system, a sign that your biological antenna is finally tuned to the frequency of the source code. Truly inhabit this state of absolute receptivity. You are no longer waiting for the world to change so you can feel empowered. You are generating the power that forces the world to change. In this space, every thought you think is a high-fidelity command that echoes through the dark matter of the quantum field. Feel the electricity of your new identity beginning to stabilize in your marrow. I am the architect of my own neural architecture. My internal signal is the primary cause. My reality is the delayed echo. I command my DNA to express the frequency of absolute abundance. My biology is now anchored in the safety of the 0 point. I no longer seek my future. I broadcast it from my heart. Matter is now reorganizing itself around my stabilized coherence. I am whole. I am radiant. And I am the source. Hold these frequencies within your somatic memory. Each command is a seed planted in the fertile ground of the unmanifest. Notice how your body is physically changing in response to this high-fidelity broadcast. You are weaving the circuitry of a new existence, one cell at a time. The transition is not something you are waiting for. It is something you are emitting. The software of lack has been uninstalled, and the master program of your sovereign self is now online. Every breath you take is a deliberate stroke of the brush upon the canvas of the quantum field. Sense the sheer inevitability of your expansion. It is not a question of if, but a celebration of now. There is a song of synaptic blooming occurring in your brain, where your neural pathways are physically widening to house the vastness of your new identity. Stay in this brilliance. The signal is stable, and the field is responding with absolute precision. Gently begin to bring your awareness back to the boundary where your physical body meets the space around it. as you do, notice that you are not returning as the same person who started this session. The biological ghost of your past has been successfully overwritten by the high-fidelity resonance of your new identity. Actually, the room you are in may look the same, but you are now perceiving it through a nervous system that is locked into a higher voltage of existence. Feel the weight of your body, but experience it as a solid anchor for the brilliant frequency you have just authored in the field. I want you to seal this transformation with a final act of biological confirmation. There is a question waiting for your unique articulation. In the comments, look from the eyes of your perfected self and tell me, what is the first physical sign in your environment that proves the delayed echo of your old life has finally dissolved and been replaced by this new reality? Describe that detail as a tangible fact. To further refine this signal and master the deeper layers of your DNA reprogramming, you must continue your training with our core source code series, which is appearing on your screen. This series is designed to act as a sequential bridge, ensuring that your neural circuits remain anchored in absolute coherence as you navigate the three-dimensional world. Each session in the series is a necessary component of your total bioquantum upgrade. meant for the sovereign creators who are ready to own the full, uncompressed 43.2 Hz resolution of this academy. Those who require the highest fidelity audio without platform interruptions, the complete quantum magnet protocol is available for you in the description below. This is your master key for permanent identity lock-in and neural mastery, away from the noise of the digital grid. Own the source code of your own evolution. Carry this brilliance with you. Your biological antenna is now tuned to the frequency of the inevitable. Your signal is stable. The field has responded. Welcome to your new life. I love you all.